What's up, guys? It's Crash, and actually at the time of recording this, it is June Eve, so tomorrow is June, and that is the month that we expect to hear official information about Battlefield 2021. So what I wanted to do is put together my ideal timeline for when we get information and what we see for June and July. So a lot of these things in here are not official information, they're just my hopes, but the framework of this timeline is based around official events that are announced that are set to be live streamed. So let's talk about what I hope we see in June and July. So first off, I wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for the recent support on my videos. I'm actually only 998,638 subscribers away from the 1 million mark, and I couldn't be happier. So thank you guys so much. That's a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek joke, but my appreciation is no joke. I thank you guys for all the support lately. So enough of that stuff. Let's get right into the timeline. So in my perfect world, I wake up tomorrow morning to a tweet notification from Battlefield that shows a teaser for the next Battlefield. But in all honesty, what I'm hopeful for is between Tuesday and Thursday, I hope we get a teaser similar to Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 4. They also did some of these as well, that actually at the end though, like Battlefield 5, I want them to announce a reveal event for next week. That's what I'm really hoping for this week. So this takes us to the date of June 8th, and that's what I'm hoping for, that on the 8th we get a reveal event. Now this date has been speculated a little bit based on Easter eggs from the alleged leaker of some of the first screenshots we saw of the trailer, as well as it just kind of makes sense when they should reveal things. It also lines up with Jeff Grubb's list of June when he thinks things are going to happen based on his insider sources. So sometime around this time frame, I'm pinning it down as June 8th is what I'm hopeful for, that we see the reveal trailer. They discuss the setting just a little bit at this event, and they drop little tidbits about gameplay, and then at the end they say more to come at Summer Game Fest, based on Summer Game Fest tweeting when Battlefield dropped that soon June boom tweet that we all love so much. And then then that will take us next to Summer Game Fest. So then a couple days later on June 10th during Summer Game Fest, I'm hoping for a segment during the stream where they talk with developers about community concerns. And what I mean by that is, they're going to talk about some of the challenges that they had working from home during the pandemic. Also address concerns that the community has about patch gen and anti-cheat. Would be so awesome if they talked a little bit about behind the scenes and development about Summer Game Fest. It seems like that show is kind of centered around game developers, and I think that would be a great opportunity to hear from DICE. We know that EA is listed as one of the partners for Summer Game Fest 2021. That was on one of their infographics. And also it just kind of makes sense after they replied to that soon June boom tweet. So then we arrive at June 13th. Now this is the Xbox showcase where they're going to talk about Bethesda, Xbox games, possibly stuff coming to Xbox Game Pass. And Jack Frags actually did a little bit of a tweet when this came out that got me interested in it. Maybe he possibly knows something about what we can expect on June 13th at the Xbox showcase, because traditionally Battlefield has partnered with Xbox a little bit with a little bit of exclusive content, and they always say, plays best on the Xbox console. So I'm hoping on June 13th they talk about Game Pass day one, and then they go into a little bit about what we can expect for the live service models and microtransactions, and tell us how the store is going to work, because let's face it, it's going to have one. And then I would love for them to show a little bit of a tease of a new map, so we can get excited, we can break down the map, and we can look at some assets and graphics and things like that. And then at the end of the Xbox showcase, I want them to say, tune in to EA Play July 22nd. So I think July 22nd is going to be a very significant date for us at EA Play. And with Battlefield being one of their flagship franchises, it's definitely going to get some airtime at EA Play on July 22nd. So what I'm actually hoping to hear from that is, I hope they get into the game modes a little bit, in-depth mechanic changes, like anything new they add to Conquest, Rush, or Breakthrough, or any of those type of game modes. And then I hope they reveal their Grand Operations type game mode, which would be, your multi-map battles that include objective style, massive game modes with objective style gameplay, things that certain attackers have to do and things like that. I hope that new kind of game mode that I expect they will have is revealed then. And then I hope at the end they tease a little bit of Battle Royale, and then they drop a bombshell on us and say the alpha or beta, whatever it is at that point, is live and playable, so we can get some hands-on with the game towards the end of July, and we can actually play the game for the first time. And that would give them enough time that we could actually provide feedback that they can implement changes, like balancing changes, by the time the game reveals in most likely November. So essentially, guys, that is my hopeful timeline. That's what I want to see. I hope it happens. I hope at least some of this comes true. I'm just excited to see how it all unfolds based on how the last couple months have gone. It's been a wild ride. Thank you guys so much for taking it with me, and we will see you on the next one.